To address a new bipartisan poll by the Colorado Polling Institute checking in with likely voters well ahead of the election come November. They found the top issue to be immigration and the migrant crisis, followed by homelessness, as well as housing affordability and shortages. A majority of voters, some 53%, say they are worse off now than they were 4 years ago. That's up from about 3% at this time last year. The Colorado Polling Institute planning to do the survey for Denver voters this summer as well. We'll let you know when we have those results. All new tonight, an update on the celebration turned into a nightmare for a Denver police sergeant. Sergeant Justin Dodge got critically hurt during the Nuggets championship parade last year, requiring his leg to be partially amputated.
Well, now 10 months later, he's stepping up to the plate for another sports team. Sergeant Dodge is going to be center stage at the Rockies home opener, throwing out the first pitch tomorrow, something he says is an honor.
Stepping up to the mound.
I'm a lefty, yes. I don't know if that's good or bad.
To throw the first pitch at the Rockies home opener.
I don't know what's going to happen, but yes, I've been practicing.
Practicing for what Denver Police Sergeant Justin Dodge says is an honor.
Helping me get out there and show people that, you know, you can come back through very difficult times, and to be out there, as long as I throw the pitch actually into the catcher's glove, it is an honor, and I'm very blessed.
In June, Sergeant Dodge got trapped underneath a fire truck during the Nuggets championship parade.
I truly, in my mind, was starting my rehab, even with the truck on top of me.
The accident forcing doctors to partially amputate his left leg.
It has been an incredibly difficult road. 8 surgeries, pain like you can't describe. Huge setbacks from a number of different things, but even with all of those, I've just tried to keep that positive attitude.
That positive attitude paying off as Sergeant Dodge recently returned to work.
I'm back with the team, back with the guys, back being part of the organization.
The first task at hand, throwing the perfect pitch and sharing with others his newfound purpose.
I want to be able to help people become heroes of their own story with a good support system, with a belief that you can do it, and putting in the work that you can accomplish some great things even through tragedy.
And he tells me his goal, as you just heard, to just get that ball into the catcher's glove. Of course, we're all going to be rooting for him tomorrow. That game starts at 2:10, and what an inspiration there.
Yeah, his attitude, considering everything that's happened,
Right.
His great positive outlook on life and all that.
And I think he's just very happy to be back at work now.
90-mile-an-hour fastball. He's going to do it.
Yeah, he's got this. He's got
right down the middle there.
Well, it turns out rising temperatures, crazy weather we're seeing might just affect a favorite cup of Java.
Now farmers and scientists are bringing technology into the mix to try to make sure your refreshing morning coffee routine stays the same.
Plus, as we get ready for opening weekend for the Rockies, I'm tracking sunny and breezy conditions for your Friday. Ahead of showers and cool, windy conditions by Sunday. I'll pinpoint the changes, though, coming up.
If you're going to wake up early, it doesn't.
All new tonight, climate change is leaving an impact on so many things, and your morning cup of Joe, or afternoon cup of Joe for that matter, isn't safe from its reach either. Climate advocates say the environment changes could spell trouble for your favorite cup of coffee. Researchers in East Africa are hooking up coffee plants with special solar sensors to monitor their wellness and their water levels. They hope to get real-time data on the plant's health, which could in turn assist farmers in making new strategies to better manage their resources. All this could be a big help in combating climate change from harming the taste of coffee.
If you don't have the correct cycle and the correct temperature and the correct quantity of the water, you can change the quality of the pulp of the coffee and the quality of the sugar and acidity.
Right now, researchers are working to power coffee plant sensors using AI. The tech will send alerts to farmers when they need to take certain actions.
Well, new tonight, Omni Hotels and Resorts has been hit by a cyber attack. That hack disrupting reservations and digital key systems. Omni said in a statement that most of its systems have been restored since that cyber attack on Friday. Not clear if any customer data was compromised. Omni Hotels and Resorts operates more than 50 hotels across the U.S., including one right here in Denver. The company says it's working with a response team, and investigation into the attack is ongoing.
Well, inflation is falling. That's good news, but the bad news, buying food is still quite expensive. Grocery prices have risen 21% in the last 3 years. Economists say some food prices remain inflated by up to 10%, and even if you don't notice a price hike, you should watch out for shrinkflation, shrinking products. Many customers trying to find the best deals by shopping at multiple stores.
The salary I'm getting paid is not going to cut it for much longer. So definitely just want things to slow down a little bit.
Really being careful about where we spend our money. It's coming down to the necessities, and trying to eat healthy is even harder.
That sure is. Economists agree prices may never go back to where they once were, but they say they should stabilize by the end of this year. And people are starting to apply the phrase "you only live once" to their financial choices. More Americans are starting to spend money on experiences and things they want now instead of saving. One money expert says it's a trend that's been on the rise since the pandemic.
We've certainly seen a lot of YOLO spending since things opened up after the pandemic. A lot of people had their perspective changed, and a lot of people are kind of making up for lost time in those couple of crummy years.
One survey says 44% of adults in the U.S. expect to spend more money on a fun purchase this year. 38% say they're willing to go into debt for it, and 27% will take on debt for travel, while 14% are willing to take on debt for dining out or for live entertainment.
I probably do a little YOLO spending here and there. Not saying anyone should take financial advice.
If you have the discretionary income to do it, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the people in that first clip look like they were having,
they were definitely doing it, whatever it was.
There's a lot of lights going on there.
And Denver's the perfect combination of, we have so many fun things coming to the city because it's a big enough city. Plus, one of our main concert venues is the Red Rocks. How do you say no to your favorite bands
those
passing through the Red Rocks?
Yeah, not cheap tickets either.
That is
and
true.
if you want to get something to eat or drink there, look out.
Yes, that's where it balances out. But you know what? We're also coming into the time of the year where temperatures are warming up, so you can do more of the free activities like going hiking as well. We'll start you off though with a view outside with the Baxton Shanker sky camera, where we have some gorgeous color out there right along some of those snow-capped mountains. Temperature-wise, still not feeling bad at all either. We maxed out the temperature today at 75 degrees here in Denver, still sitting at 68. We have that southeasterly breeze. It's going to be a little bit more noticeable as we head throughout the overnight hours and into the next few days. Currently, it's coming in at 16 miles per hour. You notice off to the east at 25, we have some upper 50s to some mid 60s out there. One of the warmer spots still out at DIA at 68 degrees. Looking farther off to the west, we're still well above freezing. 40s, even 50s showing up in the high country. Looking farther off to the west again, western slope into the mountains, watching for some clouds. Denver area off toward the eastern plains. As these clouds keep building in for us, they're going to act almost like a blanket to keep in some of the heat from yesterday, giving us a warm start to the day, followed by a few peaks of sunshine. And temperature-wise, just in time for the first pitch, looking just like what we saw today. We'll be working our way back up into the mid-70s, and we're staying in the low to mid-70s throughout the entirety of the game. Of course, want to give you the reminder for outdoor activities like watching the Rockies game either in person out at the stadium or maybe finding a patio for that. Make sure that you are generous with the sunscreen, but also hold on to those hats. Literally, we're talking wind gusts at times that could be 30, even 40 miles per hour. So wind gusts, of course, going to be one of the big things that I'm watching for tomorrow on into your weekend. You'll notice that by 2:30 in the afternoon, so by the time we're really getting the game going, 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts from Denver area down into Conifer, Eastern Plains, 20 to 30 mile per hour gusts as well. As we head toward your Friday evening, after the sun sets especially, the winds will start to relax. Then we start this pattern all over again for your Saturday. Notice as you head up into some higher elevations, into the foothills, into the mountains, we could be talking 50 to 60 mile per hour gust. Denver area, we're included during the day on Saturday for 40 to even 60 mile per hour gusts at times. And because of the strong winds paired with these dry conditions, fire danger warnings all along and east of the 25 corridor. This is during the day on Friday. By the time 9 o'clock rolls around, we'll be able to catch a little bit of relief. And relief from the fire danger does head our way on Saturday in the form of some showers. Notice, though, winds stay strong, so high wind watches in the Gold will be in effect for Saturday and Sunday. Drier conditions for the southeast corner of the state will also bring along another round of fire concerns for Saturday as well. On the futurecast, notice, like we were talking about, just a few coming and going clouds tonight into first thing tomorrow. 2:15 for that first pitch. Notice the cloud cover opens up. The wind, unfortunately, though, will be picking up, so let's just keep our fingers crossed. That helps to bring in maybe a couple home runs for us. For your Friday evening into the day on Saturday, mountain snow showers get going. Denver Metro during the day on Saturday. Not a constant downpour. We'll have clouds. A wintry mix of both some rain and snow as we head toward your Saturday afternoon. We start to dry up for your Saturday evening and start to see sunshine by Sunday, but like we were talking about, the wind is going to continue to howl throughout the weekend. You notice up in the higher elevations as we look towards Sunday, we can be seeing widespread anywhere from about 3 to 7 inches of snow. And the warmer conditions, they hang around tonight thanks to some of those clouds. We'll wake up to the 40s. And then just like today, keep on climbing into the mid-70s, so 75 degrees. Another day, not going to be record-setting, but we will see those temperatures about 15 degrees warmer than what's typical for this time of the year. Temperature-wise, dropping down to the 50s alongside those showers on Saturday. Notice even as we dry up for your Sunday into Monday, temperatures stay on the chilly side. We'll wake up in the 30s, work our way to behind the 50s. We're continuing to watch as well for the day on Tuesday for another chance for a few showers.
All right, thank you, Liz. Well, the Rockies home opener tomorrow at Coors Field. Coming up in sports, we'll hear from the team on their excitement for the first home game of the season.